been told I'm a bit of a diva, so I'd like to start today with a quote from Coco Chanel. I don't care what you think about me. I don't think about you at all. Hi everyone. My name is Anna Lippincott, and I'm a senior at Ohio University. Coco Chanel has helped me with my time at OU to be bold and to not care what other people think about me. OU where I attend is not Ohio State like you might all think. We don't have a good football team, or a good basketball team, or any good teams at all. We're a big state school on the West Virginia border in the middle of Appalachia. I always love when people ask me about my experiences at OU because I'm such a strong conservative and it's such a liberal institution. To really get the joke though, you guys should know a couple things about OU and about Athens County where we're located. First of all, it's not even really called Athens County. Its official name is the People's Republic of Athens because we're a socialist community. We're run by complete socialist and liberal leaders. We always have been, and we probably always will be. Athens is also the poorest county in Ohio, which isn't a huge surprise. It's poorer than the inner cities of Cleveland and the neighboring counties that don't have huge universities to bring in money. Everyone who runs the city is a complete liberal. Everyone from our sheriff to our mayor to our student government president, they're all liberal, but the problem is that they're all extremists. I can give you guys a couple of examples of the people I deal with on a regular basis. For starters, our sheriff was indicted last year on 25 felony counts for corruption and theft in office. Despite the fact that he's been in jail for over a year, there are still monthly protests held to have him released because people say he's the people's sheriff. Last year, there was a gubernatorial race in Ohio, and the liberal contender was an absolute disaster. The liberal Washington Post even called his campaign a remarkable implosion. But he came down to OU and everyone loved him. Only 2 of Ohio's 88 counties voted for him, but you guys could probably figure out that Athens was one of those counties. My freshman year, President Obama came to OU too, and it was complete madness. Lines started forming to hear him speak 7 hours before classes. More people went to go see him than go to any of our football games, probably combined. And don't even get me started on our student government president. The first week of classes, she dumped a bucket of blood on herself to start a divest from Israel and a divest from Judaism movement. She also tried to change our school mission so it included to promote environmental responsibility and to divest from fossil fuels. But remember, we're in the middle of Appalachia, in the middle of coal country. So I think you guys are starting to get the point. But how do I deal? How do I stand true to my conservative beliefs when I'm surrounded by liberal chaos? Personally, I embrace my beliefs. I try to be loud and proud and let everyone know my opinion on things. I know I'm never going to get along with the liberals at OU, and I'm never going to be the most popular girl on campus. But I can try to be the loudest. I can try to ensure that liberals aren't the only voices heard, and that there are 2 sides presented to every argument. I'm not saying that you guys should go around calling people liberal weenies in the student newspaper, which, admittedly, I have done once before. But stick up for your beliefs and people will respect you. I can give you guys a couple examples about how I stood up for my beliefs in the situations I mentioned earlier. So when our sheriff was indicted on 25 felony counts and there were protests to have him released, I helped organize a counter-protest. We stood across from the protesters and made signs and reminded people that this man was a crook. And when the sheriff got mad and spit on one of my friends, there were already cameras there to see it happen. And when the man running for governor came through Athens County, we wanted to remind people about how bad he was for Ohio. He was a womanizer and treated women horribly. So a group of girls got together, we made signs, and we stood in the background of all of his press photographs so everyone would know what he did. And when Obama came to OU, I didn't want people to vote blindly. With a couple of friends, we recorded man-on-the-street interviews and asked people questions about about the administration, and they couldn't even answer the basic questions we had. They were all so embarrassed, everyone went home to educate themselves. And when our student government president tried to start a divest from Israel movement, I definitely didn't sit around. I helped write a petition to have a recall election and to have her impeached. We started calling liberal or conservative and Jewish newspapers to let people know what was happening and what was going on. But really, we just didn't sit around while our friends felt ostracized and unwelcome at school. If you can do one thing when you get to college, stick up for yourself. Stand tall, know what you believe, and don't let anyone stop you. People will respect you. Professors ask my opinion on things because they know that I'm the resident conservative in class. The student newspaper has my phone number on retainer, so they can always call and ask my opinion on a conservative issue. Say what you believe, and people are going to respect you whether they agree with you or not. I promise, you guys will make friends. If I can do it,